Broadway.com favorite Aaron Tveit is back on the musical stage in London, playing John Wilkes Booth in Assassins at the Menier Chocolate Factory. I'm here to chat with the actor about exploring his dark side. Aaron Tveit?
Hey!
Where the hell are we?
Welcome to the Assassins at the Menier Chocolate Factory Christmas
Is that what
party.
this is?
Yes.
So we are actually in the basement.
We're in the basement of the Menier Chocolate Factory, not Charlie's Chocolate
how do you
Factory.
say it?
The Menier.
Menier. Okay.
That's how I say it. Is that right?
You say it
the
fancy.
Menier?
No, you say it. That's good.
I don't know. Menier.
So that means at one point they made chocolate here?
You know, I haven't asked.
Is it the fact maybe in this basement there was actual chocolate?
There could be. It doesn't smell like chocolate.
No, I can't picture anything like that.
But I assumed that it was a chocolate factory at some point.
They just made that up.
That'd be a very misleading name if it wasn't.
So, wow, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you too.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And we're drinking pure vodka.
That's right.
Vodka for Christmas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we are.
And this is, like, upstairs is the theater. And you are in Assassins.
Yes, I am.
And you are John Wilkes Booth.
Yep, I'm killing Abe Lincoln nightly, 7 times a week.
Only 7?
Only 7.
You get one show off in London?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do 8. I just do 7. No, we do 7 shows a week here, which is amazing, actually.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to tell you, I love the Ballad of Booth. That like chunk of music that you get to do in this show is like one of my favorite Sondheim things ever.
Oh wow, it's really.
Do you love doing it?
It's amazing. I love doing it. Yeah.
Did you know it before this?
I listened to the original cast album, which I think was the one they did at Playwrights in the early '90s.
Yeah.
The Victor Garber. Version.
Yeah.
So I listened to that
I stood
one a
in
lot.
line to get cancellation tickets for that production.
Really?
I did.
Oh man.
You were in kindergarten.
I will
or
not
something.
say how old I was at that point. Yeah, so I was familiar with that album. I did not see the Roundabout Revival, but yeah, it was just one of these scores that I always thought was really interesting and kind of different from the rest of Sondheim's work. And yeah, when they kind of came with this opportunity, I was like,
what is so cool about it is that it's so good at actually making this totally unsympathetic character. So like you actually see his totally screwed up perspective about why he should kill the president, Lincoln. But it's really fascinating in that way. That's why I think it's one of Sondheim's like most brilliant things, because it's just so deep.
It's really the whole way the show's constructed. You kind of, and I've had a lot of people that have said this since we started.
By the way, they're making chocolate.
Yes, they're upstairs making chocolate.
They're pounding chocolate upstairs or something.
A lot of people say they sit and watch and they're really starting to fall in love with these people, and then they have to sit back and say, wait a minute, they're kind of crazy people who did terrible things. So, yeah. But that's the construct of the show that's amazing.
So there's a lot of energy, at least at Broadway.com, about what's happening on your face.
Yep.
We've done polls about it.
That's right.
People are voting on what they think of this.
Yep.
And seeing it in person is impressive because there's definitely some Southern racism in that. I mean, you went full.
I went full racist with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I'd only done a mustache, it kind of would have been more 70s cop, but I tried to go full Leo and Django with this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So how is it living? It's real. You didn't glue it on.
It's real.
It's real, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the funny story, I had no idea I could do this. I was like, well, we'll see what happens.
Congratulations. I don't think I can do that, but maybe.
Sorry, Dad. My dad can't grow a full beard.
Oh, really?
I had
Your
no
dad
idea
can't?
what was going to happen. So
wow.
Here we are. Yeah.
So you have more testosterone than Dad?
I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what it proves.
No. But you did it.
I did it.
So you just tried it, and did it take a while, or?
This is about 2 months.
And are there different lengths?
Yeah, well,
there's a trimming process
happening. I've been going to the proper barber, as they would say here in London, to go get it trimmed and cleaned up. And I've learned a lot about beard oil and beard moisturizer and things I had no idea that I would ever be dealing with.
Yeah, there are actually things you can put on it that won't make it smell disgusting.
That's right.
Right. Yep. So yours doesn't smell disgusting.
It does not. No, I've been beard moisturizing.
Okay. Good. I'm glad because that'd be gross. And your hair looks good.
Thank you.
You still have the Aaron Tveit hair.
The hair, 85% of my work is my hair, so that's why
I know that. I relate to that.
Your hair looks great too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So John Wilkes Booth, was his hair like this?
Johnny's was a little bit. He had like a kind of a side part with all the way, and it was a little more. I think a little greasier, a little more unkempt. I went a little more kempt.
His probably smelled.
His probably didn't smell great.
There's definitely an odor.
Yeah.
So you're in London.
Yeah.
For
Christmas. Can you guys tell?
Are you? What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm actually going home for Christmas.
You're going back to New York.
We have 3 days off, which is amazing. So I'm going to take a quick trip home to New York and get to see my folks, which is nice because it's kind of at my 2-month mark being here. So as much as I love London,
Yeah.
my heart is yearning for some
Right.
America right
Right.
now. So it'll be nice to go back.
So the living here, you did Les Mis here. When you
did.
filmed Les Mis,
Yeah.
what was that, like 2.5 years, 3 years
2
ago?
years, yeah, about 2 years ago. Next month, I was when I came to. No, 3 years ago. Next month is when I came.
Right.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. So, and you lived here then.
I did.
But what's it like this time? Now you know
Well,
people and.
You know, especially I was here for that time for rehearsal where I was literally just kind of going out to Pinewood, having dialect coaching. We were kind of staging the movie per se, and then I'd go home, but I didn't know anyone. And so, you know, it gets, you kind of travel all the time. It does get lonely sometimes.
You were alone,
but I was
just sitting
I was
with
alone
your iPad and-
with my iPad and my UK Netflix, not the US Netflix.
Okay. Is there anything good on UK Netflix
There's
that
good
we don't
stuff,
have,
but
or-
you know, when you plan to watch things, you
Okay,
can't.
so what you were planned.
It's difficult, but
It was a dark period of your life.
It was.
But you
tough.
put it all on the roll.
I put it all on the roll, exactly. But no, this time around it's been very different. I made some great friends during that experience, and so kind of being here and also being on a theater schedule. The filming was 12, 14 hours a day, and so the one day off you're just dead. At least this you kind of get to have a life.
Right.
So
So you're going out. You're having you're hitting London.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
good.
I've been doing the touristy stuff, but also like actually having a semblance of a social life, which is a nice thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how's the cast? You having
Cast
fun?
is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like
A killer cast.
it's a killer
I
cast.
just gave that quote to the production.
Pun intended. Yeah, that's going to be out front of the theater tomorrow. No, it's a great group. You know, it's a group of people that I think usually are out in front and play leads in shows who kind of have all come together to create this ensemble of people and are playing kind of smaller parts, to create this whole thing. And we're all on stage the whole time and kind of feeding off of each other. So it's been a wonderful group of people to work with, and there's some brilliant performances. But everyone has been so game since day one to kind of go for this thing and jump in, and no complaining, nothing. I mean, everyone was all in from the first day. And of course, the director, Jamie Lloyd, he's brilliant, and he's been a kind of a great leader of this ship we've been sailing.
Is it fun? I know in the past we've talked about that you love to do darker things.
Yeah.
And look, you did.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking so we don't get like the Aaron Tveit smile, the big teeth. We're not seeing like the big Aaron, the Catch Me
No,
If You Can.
I think I smile a lot in this production, but it's kind of a bit of a grosser smile, I think.
Well, there's all that stuff around the smile now.
Yeah, well,
The frame,
I
a
just
hairy
mean
frame.
like, it's fun. It's a very dark role, but it's very fun because I kind of, at least in my head, I'm kind of trying to push all these people off the cliff to get them to do what they need to do. And the fact that I'm on stage the whole time, kind of sending my energy to them, we all get to respond accordingly in all the scenes, but I can really kind of let them know how I feel about things in different ways. So
is it fun? Is you feel like you're digging deeper? Is it like a stretch to do something like this?
I think so. I mean, I think the stretch part really was kind of trying to justify this racist, terrible, crazy person, arguably. So, kind of really getting inside of that and trying to find a way in was difficult, but I, did some research, and basically, without getting too American history on it, it was interesting to look at these things from the Southern point of view. It's that thing where history is written by the victor, and so all our U.S. history is taught from a very Northern stance in the Civil War, and so to kind of go on the other side, and all the human rights stuff aside, which I could never justify, but actually looking at what they were fighting for to what the country had been founded on only about 80 years before, that was a way that I kind of was able to get inside of it. It's very 11th grade history, but I like that stuff. So
you're a historian now.
Yes, I'm now a historian.
You can do you can be a guest speaker. You can speak on speak on Booth.
That's right. Maybe I'll hit the Booth circuit.
And he's a theater guy.
He is.
Booth. He was an actor. Yeah.
Well, and that's what's been really fun and kind of liberating about this role in the production too, is that, and this is something that Jamie, the director, and I talked about from day one, the fact that he is an actor and all these people kind of find themselves in this space. And I think a big question for a lot of the characters is, okay, so when a number happens and we start dancing, how would they ever dance? But for me, it's kind of, well, this guy was a very physical, dynamic stage performer. So it kind of has given me liberty to, go full Broadway and for some different moments.
There's some full Broadway moments.
Yes, there are a couple full Broadway moments.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're here for like a few months.
Yeah.
Like, this is a pretty long run. You're here till March.
Yep.
And then what? You don't know?
Don't
It's
know.
a secret.
Yeah.
Something's brewing, maybe.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
How's that
we'll see what happens.
Graceland?
Graceland's good. Graceland.
You're still on it?
Graceland starts filming in the spring.
Okay. So it was a weird end of season 2. Wow, that was.
Yeah, it was a tough end of season 2.
Wow, look at
that.
that.
Who knows? I mean, I hope that Mike kind of gets hit with the paddles or something, but
Okay.
But I don't know and I can't
We'll
say.
see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to tease
never
that one
know.
out. Yeah.
In Drugland.
Yeah, down in Drugland.
Bad things happen.
Graceland, parentheses, Drugland.
Is there anything else you want the people to know? Everyone misses you in the U.S.
I miss the U.S. I kind of, I've been dying to get back on stage, and it was great to jump.
You did
into
it,
this.
but you
I
just
did
did it in the other
I did it
country.
I did it on the other side of the Atlantic, which is also kind of checking off a bucket list thing to do a play over here, which is great. But hopefully I'll be back on stage in New York sometime soon too.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too. Hey,
thanks for the.
I've got the tree and stuff for you, and these little guys. So.
We created this little set, by the way. This is not just you don't hang out here. This is not like
this is where I stay between shows. It's nice.
Thank you so much, Aaron. So everyone should. Assassins is what through March?
Assassin through March 7th. Yeah.
March 7th.
Please
big
come
hit.
see it.
Big hit. You gotta really beg for the tickets, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it. Thanks, Aaron.
All right.
See you soon.
You too.
All right.